So, bienvenidos y bienvenidas a Prensa Pobre. Welcome everybody to Poor Magazine. Algo que llama Muteado Silencio.
The first thing that I want to say about the community newsroom here is, as I said, we are not a hierarchy. Just in case that's a really large word to some people, because it was to me, it means that there is no sense of level. There is nobody above, nobody else, nobody below anybody else. We are all equal as one. The news that you have to put out and need to talk about and need to have put into the media is very critical and important. We are not CNN News. We're PNN News.
It's just not to my community, but to the whole Bay Area. I think that this press conference, and standing up for ours tour, it's going to be 2 days. It's going to be Saturday. It's going to be a day of information. And that's the day that we pass out a bunch of information to the parents. And really to like teenagers too, because once you hit 13 or 14, you suspect. You know what I mean? So like the teenagers to get involved. So Saturday be just about giving out information like that. On Sunday it's a kids fun day. And like I said, I'm a real advocate about kids just having a good time, because as you can see here, everybody's talking about their stories, but I've never really heard, hey, you know what, while we try to get this and that together, while we expect our kids to go to school and get A's, while we expect them to do the right things in the street, we don't give them any incentives. We don't really push them. I mean, we're going through our financial crisis, we're going through our struggle, but what about the golden coin hunt? I mean, the stuff that we had when we were kids. So, you know, that's real big with me. It's like I'm not a father, but I have 8 god kids, you know, on the block. Everybody throwing me their kids because I'm one that makes sure that at least, if all else fails, we could be poor, we could be homeless, we could be, if all else fails, we can have at least a day to interact with each other, a day to talk about real issues, social issues, and a day that we can sit back and watch our kids have a good time.
I could create a documentary project. And what I did was I spent a year, most of the last year, traveling around the country, interviewing people who had been involved in the drug war, offenders, former drug addicts, ex-offenders, their families, activists, advocates, professors, lawyers, judges, police officers, the entire spectrum of people. This project will take place over the course of 2 to 3 years, and we recently released the first film in the project, which is it's a 2-hour film that kind of introduces all of the major themes of the drug war and the criminal justice system, which we will explore in more detail over the next couple of years. By the time we're done, we'll have 100 interviews. And that is meant to represent the 1 in 100 Americans that are currently sitting behind bars.